And a hey. That was a really bad hey. Um, Thank y'all for tuning in tonight. February 7th. I don't know how we got here to February 7th because I feel like I just got over my New Year's hangover. How we get here? I don't know, but it's February 7th. Um, I have been loving this weather. That these kind of winters, I can deal with. That other shit that we had a few weeks ago, don't like that shit. But this one, look, because we talking about love and we talking about Valentine's Day and my birthday here. I thought, we go ahead and re-crack this bottle open. We didn't even do that much damage. We really, the Hennessy bottle is a whole different story. But we're gonna do some tequila tonight. Now the question: can ice get freezer burn? Like, can ice go bad in your freezer if it's been there for a while? I don't, questions. Things that make me go, because I've had a bag of ice in my freezer. I want to say, it's been there for over a year at a minimum. And I mean, every time, of course, I break it, and then I have to re-break it, and then I have to re-break it. And it's ice, though. But can ice, like, go bad? I mean, it's just water, and it's been frozen. Look, y'all, if I die tonight, it was the ice. Can ice turn into dry ice? That has such a peppery taste. It's good, though. But it does have a peppery taste, though. Mm. Ah. So, anyway, so how are y'all doing? And again, thanks again for tuning in. Um, because it is February 7th, right? And then next week, there's just been a lot of shit going on, as usual, with me, right? Let's go. Let's touch on wrestling real quick. Let me just update y'all on that. My baby, he got first place at his regionals for high school wrestling. One more time. But they got sectionals. Yes, yes. See, I was trying to say this story for later in the show, but I hear that shit gurgling back there. Let me finish this whole. Anyways, we got sectionals happening this Friday and Saturday for my baby, and if he makes it to the top four, then we are off to state next weekend. So everybody, if y'all can take a moment and send him some good energy, some strength energy, some endurance energy, because he got some tough mother flowers in his bracket. And then Nas has the tournament. So it's going to be all wrestling. Friday wrestling, Saturday wrestling, and then Nas has wrestling on Sunday. He's actually, Nas actually is doing very well. He got second place last week. But you know what? He wrestled a tough kid. Yes, right. And I'm trying not to put pressure on him. I mean, I'm pretty sure all of those boys have enough pressure on themselves. So I'm just trying to be like, you got this, you're good. Just, you know what you gotta, he knows his faults. He ain't a little kid. So I'm just trying to be the supportive mom and turn off that coach part of my brain, which it's hard sometimes nowadays. But yeah, but Nas actually went against a really tough kid, and he was crying, and the other kid was crying, and he made some mistakes and stuff, but he did not stop wrestling. And I told him, I don't care. I mean, but I really don't. I don't care if he wins or he loses, first place, fourth place, second place. I don't give a fuck. I just don't want him to quit while he's in the match if he's losing. So I'm like, just keep fighting, just do your best, and that's it. Whether you lose, okay, cool. We'll learn from it and keep it moving. So that was his goal for this season. And actually, this season has been very well in regards to that matter. And I'm happy that he does go against some tougher kids. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes you gotta, you know, get your head deflated a little bit. Now to this story that I was gonna say to later, but you know what? I'm gonna talk about it right now. So, if for people who have not been to my hair salon, I actually have a Chinese restaurant right next to me. We share a wall, which means we share plumbing. And for a while, I've been having a problem with my toilet not fucking flushing because so I've come to discover. So everybody, if you have a business, especially in a restaurant, you have what you call that, like a mop sink. So it's a sink, right, that's low to the ground for you to put your mop and clean your floor and do that shit, right? Here at the hair salon, I was able to get a raised mop sink, which looks like just like like a washer, like the tub that you have at your house that's in your laundry room or whatever. So it looks similar to that, but it's all metal. It's all steel. So, anyways, so I think what's happening is that their mop sink, so our mop sinks and our toilets are all going into the same fucking pipe. It's a Chinese restaurant. It's grease. There's grease on their floor. I hope they're not dumping the fucking grease into that mop sink, not knowing where it's going. But it's going into there, so which means that I can't fucking flush my toilet because they keep clogging it up with their fucking grease. So it happened the last 2 weeks. It's happened a few months ago, and then this is the thing, and I don't even know. They might be hearing me talking shit, and I don't. So it's happened a few times before, but I can like look. Our walls are so fucking thin that I can hear them chopping vegetables. So I can hear all of that shit. I can hear them talking. I can whatever. And so I can hear them in the walls rotting, that little rotting fucking noise, whatever the fuck it is. And I can hear them plunging and shit. So I know that they know that there's a thing. But every time I go over there, they asses want to be like, no, nothing's wrong. Everything's fine. Bullshit. I know it. I swear to God, I wish that I knew their language. See, I'm trying to be nosy and I can hear. But anyways, so I went over there today because I got tired of that shit. So the last week and the week before, during the week it was fine, but on Friday, where I'm busy, usually busy, and it's not even necessarily just for my customers, but even for myself, because people who know me know that I'm miss piss a lot. Okay, so I gotta go to the bathroom all goddamn time. And not being able to go to the bathroom, like I've been dehydrated for the last 2 weeks because I haven't been able to drink water here at the hair salon because I don't know if I'm gonna be able to flush. Or we can only pee, but don't put no toilet paper in there. But what happens if I gotta go to number 2? I can't. Now they're gonna mess up my insides too? No. So this afternoon, before I went to wrestling practice, I took my ass over there and talked to the owner. Which there's a language barrier because I don't know how much English he know, but I told him, your bathroom, toilet, no work. I think that's understandable in any fucking language. You know a little bit of English, just a little bit, a little bit. And then he tried to show me shit in his phone of them rotting the shit out from August of 2023. I said, I don't give a fuck if that was last month. Something's wrong with it right now, and it ain't got shit to do with me. So either you fix it. I go, I've already called the landlord, but I'm going to call him again, which I did. I go, and if not, if you can't do it and I'm not going to do it and the landlord can't do shit, well, the next step what I'm going to have to do is be a little motherfucker, petty motherfucker, and I'm going to call the fucking village and they can figure the fuck out. Because at the end of the day, you need to have the bathroom working. So I think that's what they're doing right now. Cause we gonna have problems, and I'm trying not to fight with my neighbor. I'm trying to actually be a nice neighbor and be cool with it. But you fuck around my bathroom situations and me not being able to fuck pee, we got problems. So I left out of there and I said, well, thank you for your time and you have a wonderful evening. So then I get in the car and I pick up Nas because lately I've been told by a few people that I'm mean. And I don't know why I find that so fucking funny. But they told me that I was a mean person. I'm like, bitch, I ain't mean. You just fucking sensitive. Which I know is probably like a mean response. But anyway, so I go home, I leave, I go home, pick up my son so we can go to wrestling practice. So I'm in the car with Nas, and I said, Nas, do you think I'm mean? Or do you think I'm nice? Boy, if that little boy ain't the smartest little motherfucker on this earth right now, he said, Mom, you're right down the middle. I said, no, you got to pick that either I'm mean or I am nice. And he was like, no, down the middle, Mom. It depends. Sometimes you're nice and sometimes you're mean. And I'm like, I think I'm a nice person. Just don't make me talk shit about you. So then I get to wrestling practice and I'm watching the little kids, right? And then I start switching partners and whatever. And then there's some kids that like to only be with each other. But then when they're only with each other, then they want to fucking practice the right way. And then they're goofing off. And then you want to cry when you're at the tournament because you lost. Well, shit, you lost because you weren't doing what you were supposed to do at practice. See kind of how that kind of coincides, right? So he was like, well, I want to. I'm like, I don't care what you want. It ain't about I. It's about you go over there and do what I asked you to do. Thank you very much. Or you can go sit down. It probably don't help that it was like the coach. Well, so then I went to like the coach that kind of like running the thing. It was his son. And I kind of was just like, so I kind of yelled at your son today. He's like, it's okay. I'm like, that's all you got to tell me. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Little boy, get your ass over there. But I said it with a smile. I feel like if I say it with a smile, then it's okay. But I was told I was mean by this other gentleman that I was trying to get to know. And I said, look, I was actually on the phone, actually having a voice conversation. This wasn't through text. So you couldn't like misconstrue what I was saying through text. Because you know how sometimes that's what happens. You know, you misconstrue what you think that person, whatever, you know. We were actually on the phone. And then he started annoying me. Maybe that's what it was. Maybe I started not being nice because he started annoying me. I probably should have hung up. But I entertained it because I'm an asshole. And so I entertained the conversation, and then I don't know, then a grown ass men should not turn into a baby. Like, no, let me reword that. So, like, I'm in this conversation. I can't even remember what the fuck we were talking about. And all he was just like, And I was like, what are, what are you doing? And he was like, you're being mean to me. I put the phone down. I said, and then I picked up the phone and I said, what'd you say? And he was like, you're being mean to me. Hey, look, Valerie. Look, hand to my heart. That shit is a true fucking story. And I was like, I'm being mean to you. She said, I'm dead. But I was like, I'm being mean to you. I said, first off, I didn't even say, honestly, I didn't even say nothing that was actually mean. And I said, homeboy, if you think that's me being mean, then you is not the man for me. I wanted to be like, you was a bitch. But I can't say that because that would really be mean, right? So I was just like, what? First off, why are you even speaking to me in that tone? I know. Valerie said, "I'm dead. Look, look." And then I can't. And then okay. So now from that point, then I did become mean because now I'm being petty and an asshole, and I just wanted to like now like keep pulling it out of him. So I was just like, yo, like part of this conversation, you know, like you sound like you a dude that like used to be in the streets, or do you still fuck around with that shit? And he was like, kinda. I said, sir, that's a yes or no question. Kinda means yes. Like, I don't want to fuck around with a drug dealer. I don't want to fuck around with a dude from the. I don't want to worry about you going to jail. Shit, bitch, I don't want to go to jail. Okay. So I'm like, what? And he's like, look it, you're being mean again. I said, okay, I can't do this shit. I said, bitch, I'm not mean. I'm spicy nice. And I want that on the shirt. So, Miss Amanda, if you are watching this, or at some time when you do watch this, that'll be my next order. I want to get a shirt that says spicy nice and with a smiley face. But I was just like, I'm not mean. I'm spicy nice. But you might be a little too sensitive for me. He's like, no, I'm not. And then he wanted to be all hard. And I said, you need to chill out because you just showed me the whole other side of you. I don't want it. Thank you and have a nice day. Well, this man proceeds. Look, I'm actually going to pull up the motherfucking text message. I ain't going to show you, but I'm going to read you just a little bit of what the fuck this man responded. So he was talking about he had a procedure to do. And so me being nice, I was like the next day, laughing my ass off. Spicy nice suits you. Te digo, I told you, spicy nice. That might be my fucking stripper name. Spicy nice, baby. Hey. No, just kidding. That I might change that to my stage name. It sounds like a stage name, don't it? And here comes Spicy Nice. But I am gonna get that on the shirt, y'all. And it's gonna have Sippin N Trippin, Spicy Nice, and it's gonna be for sale. You watch. But so hold on. I'm gonna go back. Oh, will it be on here? I might have deleted it. Hold on. Let me see. Because sometimes I like to keep the numbers even though I delete the contact. Sometimes I just like to keep the number in here as a damn. I think I deleted it. Ooh, hold on. I don't know how to look for it. I don't know how to use my phone yet, y'all. Like, if I block somebody, where would I find that? Shit. But anyways, so the next day we hung up the phone, and I was just like, And then we didn't end off bad, but I don't know, we didn't end off good. So the next day I was like, hey, good luck at your procedure. That's it. And then he was just like, oh yeah, I'm at the barbershop now. And I was like, I'm all right. You know what? You two, that's, I think I have to have a little crazy because I'm a little crazy, but that's like, when you made me go, I can't, I'm all right. No, thank you. Good luck. So then he texts me on Sunday, and he also has an Android, so he can see that I read it and I didn't answer him. So then Monday, he proceeds to text me again and says, hey, should I delete this number? I read it and then I left it alone. So then he proceeds to call me. About 10 minutes later, he proceeds to call me. I sent it to voicemail. And then he proceeded to send me a text message and says, I don't know what the fuck you gave me your number for. If this was the kind of bullshit you was going to be on. Y'all hoes is wild. Y'all hoes is mad weird. And so then I text him back. Well, if I didn't answer your text message, if I didn't reach out to you this whole weekend, and I didn't answer your text message from yesterday, and I didn't answer your text message from earlier today, and I didn't pick up your phone, I think those are clear signs that I am no longer interested in anything that you're offering. So you have a great day. Go learn how to talk to a woman, and I think you need therapy. And then he replied, delete my number, bitch. And then, you know what? I said, bitch, I did my job. Because that was the whole point. It was more for me to piss you the fuck off and leave me the fuck alone. So, anyways, he's like, delete my number. I'm better off without you. I can do better. And me. And I just replied, okay. He's like, I'm serious. Okay. Thank you. And you, thank you. And then I just left it alone at that. And I'm just like, what? I don't, what? And I'm so, I don't even know how to respond to that. But men have just been really, really weird lately. So I'm actually taking a break from all this like dating. And then I'm just like, ooh, maybe I am mean. But that's okay. Because you know what? There is somebody for somebody for somebody. So I've been hearing my family talk about this motherfucking show Yellowstone. Yellowstone this, Yellowstone that, yellow cowboy, and all this bullshit. So I got bored one day a few weeks ago, a month ago, maybe, I don't know, 2 months ago. And it's on Peacock. So I started watching it. They got 5 seasons on that bitch. So I started watching it. Holy motherfucking shit. Never did I think I was going to fucking get hooked and watch that motherfucking show. Yeehaw, cowboy. Well, I'm out me a little cowboy now. I think cowboys are the only men that might actually be able to fucking deal with my ass. Maybe. Because if they ain't the thugs, I think I'm a little too gangster for those motherfuckers. And I don't want the thugs. Because then I make me go to jail, and I don't want to go to jail. I look good in this orange, but I don't look good in that orange or yellow or beige or whatever the fuck costumes they are. Hey, Leo. You know what I'm saying? So I've been watching this show, and I was just like, I want me a cowboy. There's a character on that show whose name is Rip. When I tell you that man deal with the most craziest fucking woman that I've ever seen on this, that I can, even on television, that bitch crazy. And I said, that man got the most patience. He had the most patience. He knows how to deal with her crazy. He knows how to deal with a woman of her, like, whatever the fuck she has to offer. He knows how to deal with it. And I was like, you know what? Bam. When I come into the right man for me, he'll be able to deal with all my shenanigans and not be too sensitive and not be like too thuggish. And it'll be right down, like Nas says, right down the middle. We're looking for right down the middle. You feel me? Because I can't, I don't want to say I'm a lot to handle. I just have a lot of personality, you know. You know, one minute I can be cool, and the next minute I can be petty, and the next minute, I might be drunk. Which goes into, that's why when I was thinking about this show, I wanted to talk about love. You gotta watch the show Power. You know what? That's another show. I think so. Power. That's with Ghost and that white boy, that like gangster white boy. I don't remember his name. I think I went through like maybe the first 2 seasons of Power, and then I didn't watch it anymore. It is that show, right? Okay. So I watched that show. I think it was the 3rd season that I ended up stopping to watch it. So I don't watch it now because I don't have that channel. So unless there's a password you want to share with me, hit my DM so I can log into your account. Because I ain't trying to pay for none of this shit. But yeah, so granted that a lot of these are just shows and whatever, but I've seen it in real life, like real life. So that's part of relationships, that's part of love, that's part of. So I've seen it where there's some couples that I'm like, and I won't ask because I'm nosy, but I'm not like rude nosy. And I look at some couples and I'm just like, how the fuck did that even start? Like, how the fuck did that even work? You ever seen those couples that you're just like, how? Like, how? Just how? That's as far as I get to that question when I see some couples and I'm like, I don't understand. And then some people be like, oh, well, you just got to get to know them. No, bitch, I've gotten to know both of them. And I'm still sitting there like, how does that even work? And then you meet some couples and you're like, oh, what the fuck? I see why the fuck y'all together. Holy shit. Because ain't nobody else that can deal with her fucking crazy. Or there's nobody else that'll deal with your crazy. Because holy shit. Y'all crazy just kind of like coincide with each other. And I think that's a beautiful thing. When you find somebody that can coincide with your crazy, they don't have to match the crazy, but they have to be able, like two fishes swimming, right? They have to be able to dance with each other. You're crazy, my crazy, gotta be able to salsa. You feel me? So, and then, oh shit, I lost my train of thought. So I went to the crazy couple. Oh, and then there's some couples that I'm just like, oh my God, they're gonna be together forever. Like forever, ever, 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 ever. And then they fucking divorce or split up or whatever. And I'm just like, oh, I've never seen that coming. Oh my God, what happened? And then I can't be rude. See, I'm not always mean. I'd be wanting to be like, shh, so what happened? But like, you can't, I won't. But if they be like, Jess, I want to talk to you, bitch, I'm listening. I'm all ears. But no, yeah, there's just some. You ever meet them people, them couples that you're like, how the fuck? Or those couples that just like, you go from like, how the fuck they end up together? Oh shit, y'all belong together, and like, what? How? I thought y'all were gonna be together forever, and how did y'all break the fuck up? Like, and then you know what saddens me? This is what saddens me, and this is how. I mean, as God's plan is the only way is the only way that I can think of the reasons why I am still single is because my husband is probably dead or he in jail. Because there are some people that I'm like, yo, I done seen some couples, okay, or people. Let me talk people. I done seen some people that have been single, that have been in a relationship, that have gotten married, and they're now fucking divorced. While the whole time I'm still sitting here single as fuck, like watching fucking grass fucking grow. Like what the fuck? But anyways, but you know what? That's life, right? As is life. But so I've been going to the gym here. A quick little study. So I went to the gym, and to know me is to know I'm a big girl, right? But I'm also a strong girl. So I like lifting weights. It makes me feel good. But y'all should lift weights too. But anyways, it won't make you look like a man. It's probably better than cardio. I'm just saying. But anyways, we won't get into that discussion. Maybe for another time. Let me get to one of my goals and then we'll have that whole discussion. But I'm still working on it. But I went to the gym, and this probably happened just this week. Was it yesterday? It was either Tuesday or what's the day? No, it was either Monday or Tuesday. I think it was Monday. It might have been Monday. So I was on that. I don't even know what these machines is called, but I was on that thigh machine where the pads are like in the middle of your legs, and you got to squeeze them together, right? I was on that machine. So I don't know what's the appropriate weight for everybody's weight is different, right? So I'm just getting back into like I used to be on that machine and squeeze it at 140 or so. I don't know for a woman if that's like too heavy or light or I don't know, but that's what the fuck felt comfortable for me at that time before. So I was just like, I'm just getting back. I don't want to go too crazy because I still want to be able to fucking walk tomorrow. Because you know that when you start and get back to gym and you're like, yeah, I feel great. I feel good. And then you work out too much. And the next day you're like, I can't lift my arm. Oh, shit. Or you can't walk. or bend the fuck over or sit on the fucking toilet. Look, I've been there. So now I said, bitch, we gonna pace ourselves because we not gonna burn the fuck out. So I put it at 50. I was like, oh, this is too easy. I put it at 60, still too easy. I put it at 70, still too easy. So I'm like, I'm gonna do 80. I'm gonna do 80. I'm gonna do 4 sets of 15. That's what I did. And I said, okay, the first one, I was like, I felt a little bit, but I was just like, all right, but like, if I don't feel nothing by the second, after I'm done with the second, then I'm gonna go to 90. But then I started feeling the burn. I said, oh no, it's working. It's gonna work. It's gonna work. We're gonna be all right. Whole time, there's a machine back here with something about your abs, right? Machine behind me. And I felt eyes, okay? And then I put my phone up. Like this, and I could see the little old European man looking at me. So I said, I hope this man just leave me alone. Because there's different people that go to the gym, right? There's people that need buddies and want to go in there and fucking socialize and talk and work out with somebody and all of that shit. I'm not that fucking person. I don't want you to, like, if you want to say hello to me because you seen me in there and say, hi, how you doing? 2-minute conversation. Okay, thank you. I got to get back to doing what I'm doing. Because first off, a bitch don't even want to be there. It took probably all of my energy to drag my ass into the fucking gym. So the last thing I want to do is spend another 5 minutes in there because you don't interrupt what I was doing. Second, I don't want to talk to nobody. Like, I want to, first off, how are you going to talk when you're working out and, hey, how you doing? Oh, yeah. And now you out of breath. Like, what? First off, I don't want you talking to me and you hot ass breath all up in my face because you trying to work out and talk to me. And then I'm trying to listen to my music. I don't know what y'all listen to when you work out, but I listen to R&B. I listen to either some R&B, old school R&B, or I listen to some old school Chicago shit. Like, or some old school shit, like, down south, like, Knock If You Buck, or some Twister, some shit like that. Or I listen to some R&B. It's just one of those two. I don't know why or whatever. I mean, but one time I did work out to some cumbias. I felt a little spicy. But anyways, I get off that machine. I didn't change the weight. Are you supposed to change the weight or like put it back to 0? I didn't. I just left it at the weight, but I wiped it down. And I moved on to the next machine where the pads are on the outside of your thighs. And now you're trying to push them out, right? So I said, well, if I did 80 for the inner, then I'm going to do 80. I'm going to start at 80 for the outer. So boom, I go, and now the fucking old man that went next to me on the machine. Melissa said, I listen to old school R&B also. See, I don't know. It just brings me peace. I don't know. Or maybe when I'm working out, I be thinking about sexy time. So I'm like, oh yeah, my legs gonna get nice when, doing stuff. And you know what I'm saying? Gotta get flexible, stretch. Okay, we'll stop. But anyways, so now this old man is sitting next to me at the machine I was just at. What? I just, things go through my mind. So I'm sitting there with this old man, and now I see him doing this. And I'm not looking at him, but I'm looking straight, and I have, look, bitch, I got slanted eyes. I got really good peripheral vision. You see where my hands are at? I'm looking straight at y'all, and I can still see my hands fucking moving and shit. You feel me? That's how far my peripheral vision, that's how good it is. I don't know if it's because I'm cheeky and shit or whatever the fuck, but I can see my hands back here wiggling. They're like, look, now they're out of focus. I can see them right here. So if I'm looking straight and you're right next to me, I can see everything the fuck that you're doing. So, oh man, sitting right there. And he didn't move the weight that I was at. And when you see those people at the gym and they just do those exercises really quick, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They ain't even like squeeze and release, squeeze and release. They just pop, 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 pop. That's what he did. And then I'm doing my thing. And then he felt the need to get up and come and talk to me, which is what I didn't want. I grabbed my phone so quick and was like, and then he said, he tapped my shoulder and I said, oh, God damn it. So here I go. He started talking. I said, hold on. because now I gotta take off my headphones. I had those little headphones that hang on your ear. So I take off my headphones, and now he said, "Oh, you got strong legs, strong woman like ox or bull or some shit." I said, "What the fuck?" Oh my fucking god! Hey, Lowe's, here. I gotta come and see you one day. We gotta do a show together. Coming soon. Maybe I should come down there for April. I think that's when I did the first show, wasn't it? In April. We should do like a yearly thing. As long as I'm doing Sippin N Trippin, I gotta come down to Carlito's Way and do a show down there. But anyway, so this man, right now, he want to tap me on the shoulder, talking about I got some strong legs like a bull, and I said, "Thank you." I think. And he's like, "Yeah, you eat a lot, so you have to work out." And I said, "Yeah, that's why I'm here. Thank you." And then he's like, "So do you have a husband and some children?" And I said, "Yeah, I have children." He said, "Oh, there's no ring, no husband." And I said, "Oh no, yes, I am married." He said, "Why you don't have a ring on?" And I said, "Because I don't have no earrings, no jewelry, no necklace, nothing, because I don't want to like lose it here. So I don't wear my jewelry when I come to work out." And he said, "Oh, okay, okay. No disrespect. But you woman, like bull." So I was telling one of my clients, she's like, the European, the Russian women be strong motherfuckers. I said, "Do you understand that I stood on that machine. I was done with my reps. I'm going slow. I'm like, I'm not moving until this man fucking leave me the fuck alone." Guess what? So I said, he just stood there. Then he went, took his ass, and sat right back the fuck down. So now I'm like, okay, he ain't leaving. I'm finna go. So what happens? I fucking wipe my shit down, grab my shit, and I go to the opposite side of the gym to go work out another machine. Guess who brought their ass all the way over there and got in the machine right behind me? I said, "Oh man." So then I took my ass back to the other side of the gym at another machine. And here he come like a little motherfucking puppy. I said, "Is there anything else I can help you with, sir?" He said, "No, I'm working out." And I said, "Oh, okay." Luckily at that time, it was time for me to go any fucking way. So then I left. And he's like, "Woman strong like bull." And I said, thank you. Fuck. And this man, look, when I tell y'all this man was old, I told y'all, look, I'm trying to find me a little white man. I don't mind, like, dip my finger in that pool a little bit. You feel me? But that's old. I wonder if he got a pension though. Social Security. I mean, I'm just saying. That's on my list. You gotta have like, credentials. I'm just joking. But no, so that was my one. So I'm just like, what is it with these old men at the gym? Like, first one want to bust me out talking about, "Oh, girl, you ain't been here for months. Welcome back." And now this old man talking about I'm strong like bull. These damn men. I hope he ain't got a wife that's sitting at home fucking cooking him fucking dinner while he's over here talking to thick old girls like me. But good Lord, old man needs some love too. I'm not the one to do that though, Mr. Marcos. I tried to go old. I even tried to go like 10 years old. And I tried it, it didn't work. I even tried to I think I tried to talk to a 60-year-old. And don't get me wrong, some of these old men keeping their shit together. So I ain't even gonna hate and disrespect and even be on that type of shit. But he was not. And I ain't got no problem with a dad bod. So I don't like, I mean, don't get me wrong, muscular, dad bod, whatever. You just gotta make me laugh. You know what I'm saying? But I don't like He just wasn't my vibe. Let's just put it like that. And again, I don't normally date light skin, right? I normally like a little pigment in my chocolate and my men. So I'm trying to expand my horizons and say, we're not worried about the pigment of somebody's skin or culture or whatever. We're just going to try to like be open minded. I feel like I'm just trying to talk myself into it. We're going to be open minded. We're going to, just just let people show you who they are and then just go from there. You never know, right? And then I do, and then I just feel weird. It's so weird for me to talk to somebody that's light skinned. I don't know. Like on that kind of level. Like we can hang out and be cool and whatever. But like on that like dating thing, I'd be like the pettiness level just gets like just I, I'm trying though. I'm trying to work past that. I'm trying to like we're trying to get there, which we're good trying to get there. Um but yeah, that has been my adventures at the gym. So, now like there was this like big burly chocolate man standing over there and I'm like turn around, look at me. Turn around and look at me. And I look. So I was gonna say, you know what? Fuck it, I don't care. So it's 2024, right? We're February. We're 1 month in, which I don't know how the fuck we got to February. Again, I feel like we just celebrated New Year's, but whatever. We're here. So there's been things in the last few months that have happened within my family, with some friends, and and it's just a reminder again that life is too fucking short. Like it's not that short. Like don't go to jail. You know what I'm saying? But like live. Take the vacation. Do you want to talk to somebody? Shoot your shot. Like, what's the worst that can happen? They say no. So I shot my shot, you feel me? And the motherfucker rejected me. Ugh. He probably got a small dick anyway. That's gonna be my story. But I'm just saying, I shot my shot and like he didn't reject me, but he rejected me. You feel me? So, but again, I don't know if he had a woman. I don't know if he is married. I didn't see a ring. I did something crazy. But like so remember I was telling y'all at the last show that there was like this coach that kind of like here and I was like here. So I said, and I seen him in another tournament and he was like extra friendly. Like the man hugged me from behind. Now it's different if I'm cool with you and I'm busy and I was busy doing something. But it'd been different if I was like cool with you. Different. Like, cause like sometimes I'm busy doing whatever, and like my girlfriend's husbands will come and be like, oh hey Jess, or from behind or whatever, and it ain't nothing. But I don't know this man. And then he came and just like hugged me, put his cheek to my cheek, and was like, and my ass, literally my ass was like, ooh. I mean, am I the only woman that does that? If a handsome man hugs you from behind, that's not in a relationship, or you don't know if he's in a relationship or whatever. But this man hugged me from behind, and I said, "My booty." It wasn't even like that. Was like, what do you call it? It was like a reflex. You feel me? I didn't even know my body was gonna do that. It was like hug, a little arch in there. But anyway, so then when I was leaving the tournament, the man gave me another hug. So I took it upon myself that so I was like a little stalker. So he gave me his phone number. He did not give me his phone number, but I found his fucking number. And you know what? Are you laughing at me again? So I actually called him. No. Let me rephrase that. I didn't call him. I actually sent him a text. And then he texted me back, like trying to figure out who I was. And then the man actually called me, which I didn't think he was gonna call me, but he actually fucking called me. Where I was just like, "Ooh, oh, okay." I didn't know that was gonna happen, but all right, fuck it, we here now. And then we kind of started talking about wrestling because he's a wrestling coach. So I was like, we started talking about wrestling. So for our season, we won't be at the same tournaments. If my son makes it to state, I might, and I go, I might see him there. I don't know, but that's kind of what we were talking about. And then the man hit me with the like, oh, you know what? Because it was like right around 8 o'clock, so like that's when like a lot of the practices are ending. The man hit me with like, oh, you know what? Let me hit you when I get back in the car. Because I've done it before. Once I heard that, I was like, got a little dick. Fuck you. But no, he did not call me back. So, you know what? I take that, like, you know what? They hurt my feelings a little bit. Not really, because I really don't know him. Was he like a handsome man? Yes, he was a handsome man. Will I act funny when I see him again? Or if I ever see him again? No, not really. But it does show me though that like I know what lane he's in. You know what I'm saying? So like it's cool. Like I'm not gonna be mad. I'm not gonna be salty. I'm not gonna because I put myself out there. I dangled my little fish in front of him and he didn't bite. So it's cool. Now I can hit on his friends. Not really. Maybe. I don't know. I won't ish. I don't know. Let's just pretend I didn't say that. Erase that from what I just said. Um But yeah, when my girlfriend had asked, like, well, how are you gonna act when you see him again? I'm gonna act just like how we were acting before. Hey, what's up? How you doing? And continue to talk my shit because that's what we did when we've been interacting. I go, and that's it. Like it is what it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's his laws. Not dealing with all this fabulousness. I'm literally laughing my ass off, spicy and nice. See, sometimes I spicy, sometimes I'm nice. I don't think I'm mean. I don't think mean suits me. I think just don't make me like talk shit. And I've come to the I've come to the realization. Fuck, I can't say that word. Realization. There we go. That if something happens and I can't talk my shit, I get a fucking twitch, bro. I swear to God. I don't know what the condition is called. I'm gonna make up a name and think about it. But I swear to God, like I wanted to talk some shit and I couldn't talk my shit. And then I felt like my eyes started twitching and I started and I said, oh shit. And then I kind of like had to talk it, just say it out loud, not for them to hear, but just for me to say it. And then I felt better. So is that like a serious condition that when I couldn't like say something, I don't know, I went a little crazy. But anyways, let's go back to Valentine's Day. So Valentine's Day is coming. I don't really care if you've watched my shows before. You already know I really don't care about Valentine's Day. Now, I do celebrate it though. Like I will go and buy my children some gifts. And if you have a person, I think you should buy them something. Don't go all overboard or crazy. If you not okay, because this is my theory. If you're not going to celebrate my love or our love or whatever love on a consistent basis, fuck that one day. It's like Sweetest Day. Like they're all Hallmark holidays where they tell, I'll take your money. But I need you to show me, if you can't show me every day, which you should be able to show you every day, because look, if it ain't nothing but a sticky note in her purse or something that she's going to open up, or like if you go to work first, leave her a sticky note in the mirror that says, I love you, or have a great day, or whatever. Like do little simple shit like that is what I'm talking about. So now, Valentine's Day is coming. Do you want to buy your man something? Do you want to buy? But like, if you're gonna buy them something, make it make it a gift that actually matters to them. Don't just buy, like, buy her the flowers that she actually likes. Don't buy her just some fucking flowers because they were there and you needed to buy her something and now they're not. Like, oh, let me. So I go to this because, like, I seen it on TikTok and this is part of the reason why I wanted to talk about it. So maybe it was a joke, maybe it wasn't, but there was this dude on TikTok that was just like, he bought his girl a bouquet of cilantro. It was cilantro. Like, I know it's kind of weird and I know it's kind of funny, but the shit was fucking hilarious to me. And then he got her like a large Starbucks water, which I didn't understand that. Like, actually buy me what the fuck I want at Starbucks. You know, I don't drink that coffee shit. But if anybody ever wants to give me some Starbucks, I drink the mango dragon fruit with water. That's my order. Thank you very much. But anyways, but he got her a ramo, so like a bouquet of cilantro. And he gives it to her and she's dying. She's cracking up, which I probably would have did if somebody gave it to me. And it's hilarious. But guess what? Guess what we can do with that cilantro? Guess we can make a lot of fucking salsa. We can put it in some dishes. We can put it, you know what I'm saying, in my tacos. Like, buy me a bouquet of tacos and a bottle of tequila. I love you forever. You feel me? Like, so what I'm saying is that do shit like that. Like, you can do the candy, you can do the flowers, and you ain't got it. Like, I ain't gonna speak for all women, but it's the little shit that matters, right? And I want to say, I'm not going to assume, men, y'all can chime in on that shit. That I'm assuming that that's kind of that kind of shit that y'all want too. Like, if the brother smokes, get him some Buddha. If he does edibles, get him some edibles. Like, leave him the fuck alone for a day. Give him some weed, get him some drink, or if he likes cigars, get him a nice fucking stogie, and leave him the fuck alone for 6 hours without you yapping, without you asking for anything, without you bothering him, without you saying, where you at? What are you doing? Where you at? What are you doing? Where you at? What are you doing? Leave that man the fuck alone for 6 hours in some peace. And men, if you're doing that shit, leave the bitch alone. Get her a manicure. Like, if you know the bitch like to get her nails done, pay for them that one time. That's all I want. Peace, right? Just grab the kids for like 4 hours and leave her in peace. You know what? Do that. Like, look, I think both of y'all, like, shit, that would be a great come pick up these motherfucking kids and let me sit here and eat some tacos in peace without having somebody nagging on me, somebody wanting something, somebody got to clean something up, somebody got to wipe their ass, somebody got to do some shit. But women, you can do the same thing for your man. You feel me? Like, you know, he like to do this shit, or just grab the kids, leave him at home with some beer or his drink and a cigar or whatever the fuck, and just leave him. Be like, we'll be back in like 4 or 5 hours. Don't kill yourself and don't go to jail. We'll be back. And then leave. That man either gonna be like, oh my God, he probably not gonna know what the fuck to do with himself. Or that might give him an opportunity to reset, to be able to deal with life a little better, you know? So that's what I'm saying. Don't just celebrate Valentine's Day on Valentine's Day. I do all the little cutesy shit because my little one watches all that fucking YouTube bullshit. And then he be like, Mom, how come they... And I'm not trying to keep up with the Joneses because trust you me, I'm not spending $100 on my fucking child on Valentine's Day. I'll be at the dollar store. He gets 5 things. My oldest one get 5 things. And my mama might get 5 things. And we done. $20. Boom, boom. Everybody done. Everybody get a balloon. Whatever. But we done. I'm not spending a whole lot of money on bullshit because it's some bullshit. So same thing with your man, same thing with your kids, same thing if you want to give your parents something like, or I'm probably like I'll probably spend like $3 on my dog or $3.75 because it's $1.25 now at the dollar store. And guess what? They ain't gonna care that it cost me $5. They got something. So that's in regards to that shit. Now, for people who don't celebrate Valentine's Day. I wonder why. Like, do you not celebrate it because it's a Hallmark holiday, like how I see it? Or do you just like you got so hurt by a piece of shit of a person that you just don't believe in love no more? Because I've been single for a while, right? But I love love. People probably don't know that about me, but I love love. And I've told y'all this before. Like, I'm a sucker for some Hallmark fucking movies. I've lately turned into a big old baby cry. Like, I'll probably be crying on Friday, Saturday. I'll probably be crying on Saturday. Whether it's a good thing, like whether he makes it or he don't make it, like I'll probably be bawling my ass off. But like, yeah, I just be wondering sometimes, like, did somebody like hurt you? Like, I went through some shitty ass relationships. Shitty. They wasn't shitty all the time, but it was shitty. And it didn't deter me from believing in love, is what I'm saying. Paul said every day is Valentine's Day. Yes. See, that's why me and Paul are also best friends. Because that's how I see it. Celebrate love every fucking day. Because if you don't, then you're going to have some other little bitch. Like, look, feed your man. Because if not, you're going to have some other little bitch trying to feed your man. Give him some peace. Because if not, you're going to have some other little bitch trying to bring him some peace. I would say, like, every day you should try to put a smile on your partner's face. Laughing my ass off. He's lying. We don't celebrate. We just make a nice dinner. So you still celebrate it. But you know what? Y'all household, at least y'all fucking be cooking gourmet fucking food almost every fucking day. I be looking at your fucking snaps and shit. The bitch be like Chef Boyard fucking Elk Grove. I be like, what the fuck? I want to fucking go and eat over there every day. I'm gonna start popping up at your house and shit with a plate. Please. You know, I'm busy. I'm your best friend. I'm your husband's best friend. I'm your kids' coaches. Let's go. But no, I think you should like you should at least attempt to either bring peace to your partner or at least to try attempt to make them smile once a day. Or just be nice. Or spicy nice. But just, once a day. Every day. It's hard for some people, it's easier for some people, but that's my theory on that. But I know what is that? When you just celebrate, is it Galentine? Or when you celebrate just with your friends? That's a regular fucking Friday or Saturday night out here in Elk Grove with my people, okay? Some people just say it was all girls, guys. I'm like, I've been hearing that. Wasn't there a movie about that shit? Like, we don't need a reason to get together and motherfucking have a great time. You feel me? If women have Galentine, do guys get together? I'm just curious. I don't even know. Do guys get together on Valentine's Day if they're like single or whatever? That's kind of like, I don't even know if I can say the word. Like, that's kind of like feminine. I can see like girls getting together and be like, fuck love, me. But like, I can't see guys getting together on Valentine's Day and celebrating, like, that's kind of little, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, no, Valentine's Day. So again, remember, a little goes a long way. Now, if you're dating an expensive bitch that likes top notch shit and whatever, that's your own fucking fault, and you know what she's gonna like. So that's on you. Like I can't. Like I dated a few men that had money, and I'm like, don't buy me shit because I ain't gonna give you shit. Like, because I'm not spending $500 on some fucking Louis Vuitton fucking glasses. Like, I'm not doing that shit. So you're not gonna don't give me shit because then I'm not gonna, then you gonna feel like shit because I ain't gonna give you shit. FYI. So don't give me shit. I mean, if you want to get me shit, then that's on you. But just know that I'm not gonna get you nothing expensive. I can go get you a $50 shirt, but I'm not gonna spend $500. Like that's a trip to Miami, motherfucker. Like no, that's me. But that's just me. It's just me. So if y'all don't take nothing away from this show, just know that I love love and that y'all should love love too, right? But everybody's definition of love is different. Ooh, we are not going to get into that conversation tonight. Um, somebody's birthday is coming up. It's actually going to be the next show that I'm supposed to do. Oh, wait a minute. Put a pause on that. So I haven't posted it on social media yet. So I've told a few people, but you guys, I can't do the drum roll. I I can't do it. Anyways, drum roll. I just booked myself on a comedy show that's happening March 22nd in Gary, Indiana. It is going to be free 99 to get in. It's a Friday. More details once the flyer gets put together. I will share it. So if y'all want to come, again, it's no cost to enter, but it is in Gary, Indiana. I don't know nothing about Gary, Indiana, other than it's like, or didn't the Jacksons come up living over there or some shit? So we're gonna figure it out, and we're gonna see what happens. But yeah, so just put that in your calendars. If y'all want to come out and see me talk my shit here, it's gonna be March 22nd in Gary, Indiana. Again, once I get the information or once the flyer comes out, of course, you know I'm gonna share it. I'm gonna let y'all know. But yeah, so the next show is actually gonna be on my birthday. I haven't decided what to do yet because it's a Wednesday. Am I going to celebrate my birthday? I don't know yet because there's a lot of things that are in the air right now that I don't know how to play it. So if I do celebrate my birthday somewhere, I will make sure to let my people know. Um, I don't know yet though. And I'm gonna be 45. Bitch, be 45, okay. Yeah, I don't know. Because one girlfriend was talking about maybe taking a trip. So I'm just like, shit, let's go. My other girlfriend was talking about maybe just doing it at a small bar with a DJ. We kind of did that last year and I got trashed, so I don't know. Because I want to remember ish. But yeah, so we gonna figure it out. But yeah, I'm gonna do the show on my actual birthday. And we're gonna see what happens. I don't know if I'm gonna invite my girlfriends just to come and kick it with me here. Hopefully my fucking toilet works. I just hear it gurgling, so it irritates me so bad. I'm trying to be nice to these people, but you know. But yeah, so hopefully y'all tune in. Hopefully you would enjoyed my conversation of love. I really don't. I'm a little cuckoo. But anyways, y'all have an amazing rest of your week. Don't kill nobody. Start planning your Valentine's Day presents now. Don't wait till the last minute. And that's it. You guys have a great week. I'll see you on my birthday. See ya.